everyone, welcome to Monster Cam. I really hope this works because I've had a total of 9 failed attempts now to get another recording done. So let's get started. So we're just going to skip over the intro. If you do want to see it, it is in my Damien recording. And today we're going to go with Vicky.
Fully charged and ready to camp.
Okay. I'm not sure what to pick, so I'm just picking some random stuff. Why not sock pocket? Sock pocket? Sock pocket, that's what I meant to say. Close to the last day of camp, there was a meteor shower happening just 3 weeks away. Everyone knew that if you were into someone, you were going to watch that damn thing together. And so, a silent yet powerful pressure invaded us. It was the monster prom all over again. Everything seemed uncertain. Everything but one thing. Whoever we were going on a meteor shower date, it was probably going to be one of the 6 coolest people on that bus. So we've got Joy, we've got Aaravi, we've got Calculester, who I wrongfully said was a new character. They're actually from the DLC for the first game. Dahlia is also from that same DLC. We've got Damien, and then we've got Milo, who is a new character and goes by they them pronouns. The bus trip was long, and all of summer could be shaped by the first step well taken. And so it was clear, it all came down to breaking the ice and causing a good impression with the right person. Favourite hobby? Milo, Joy, Damien, Dahlia. So that must be Aaravi. I'm gonna go for Aaravi today. Yeah. Hey, efficient farming is my favourite pastime too. I even wrote this walkthrough guide to how to do it properly. Are you sure this walkthrough isn't about actual farming, Ravi? It says step 1 is to scour for fertile soil. Yeah, I'm sure. That's super important step in looking for viable monsters to grind. You gotta go where there's food sources. And step 2 is plow the fields with a sturdy backhoe. To dig up the mole people you're gonna be slaying, duh. At least Vicky already knows what I'm talking about. We should farm for XP together while we're at camp. Leveling up never takes a break. We only had 3 weeks left to woo our crushes and conquer their hearts. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Okay. So I'm going to be doing...
Brought my first aid kit, just in case.
Week 1 will be the first episode, just like the last 2. I'm gonna boost my fun up first. I'm not sure what... Oh, actually, no. I'll do charm. I want to get them all relatively high because I'm not sure what stat Aaravi's actually interested in. While you're in the throes of battle at the camp dome, one of your teammates suddenly gets shot by 3 swift arrows. While slowly dying, he asks you to take the +2 charm he had hanging around his neck in a silver locket. It's a family heirloom. He wants you to take it to his father and tell him his son died in battle. While crying, you promise to do so. You'll honour his death. Thing is, later you end up binge-watching 15 episodes of Garfield back to back, and you totally forget about your promise. Oopsies. You wind up in the dome, playing a game of extreme dodgeball, TM, against Camp Rival Camp. You have super weak wrists, and you're afraid of balls, so you volunteer to guard the jail. Jail is really just a chalk square on the ground where you're keeping prisoners from the other team, but Joy, Aaravi and Damien are all on guard duty too. Your jail only has 1 prisoner, but he's a doozy. It's Morty the Minotaur. He's from Camp Rival Camp, and he's the sexiest, over-sexualized half-man, half-bull you'll ever see.
Morty, the Minotaur!
Bwahaha. I may be inside your jail for now, but I bet I'll be inside your bodies before long. Damn, you did not listen to whatever Morty just said. You were way too distracted by the way he slowly ran his palms over his veiny, thick, bullish thighs. Shut up, Morty. We're close friends that have supported each other through countless absurd shenanigans. We outnumber you, and besides, you're way too dumb to trick us. Mwahaha! Foolish camp spooky babes. Guess it's time for me to break out the old Morty the Minotaur mind fuck on him. You know, it seems like Joy is the alpha in your little group. So between Aaravi and Damien, I guess Aaravi is the beta because she's way stronger than Damien. Just Womble's opinion.
Fuck off!
Hey, watch your hot mouth. How dare you say that, Morty? I'm way stronger than Aaravi.
Take that, sucker.
Ha! No chance in hell, Damien. You're a scrawny demon boy with a resistance to fire and no other special moves. I've taken shits that are higher tier than you.
Always the same with you.
Hey, idiots, calm down. Morty's obviously trying to pit us against each other and then escape. It happens in literally every movie. You two, come on.
Gah!
Back off, Joy and Aaravi. You can eat my battle asshole. I'll wreck you and your little curse too.
Huh?
Oh, what the fucking hell? What did I do? I mean, yeah, I'll fight you, but only because I think I smell some beef jerky in your pocket. Whatever. I want it on the record that I tried. Wahaha, their minds are like putty in my thick, girthy hands. Now for the climax of this encounter.
Looking's for free,
Hey,
but touching's
Joy,
also for free.
let's ditch this dumb game. If you get me out of this prison, I'll give you a back rub while you read in perfect silence. Okay, that's kind of tempting. Morty's divide and conquer strategy is working. Find some way to resist his mind games and restore peace and trust amongst your friends. This game of dodgeball depends on it. When times get tough, you can always bring people back together through an emotional flashback montage. Forget about your differences and focus on the one thing you all have in common: having a skeleton inside your bodies. I don't know which one to pick. Yes! Haha! A flashback montage is a really good idea. I have a montage spell I've been meaning to try out, actually.
Ugh!
Gasp! No! The power of the montage. It's too dangerous. Dimitri and I once did a flashback montage, and we almost fused together in one mega powerful sex warrior.
The adventure must begin!
You had me at mega powerful. Let's do it, motherfuckers. Flashback time. You all hold hands and Joy casts her spell. You enter the flashback space where, as the flashback leader, you have the total control over the memories you watch together. Since you're trying to get your friends to stop fighting, you decide to edit some of the memories or make them a little more flashback appropriate. First, you show all your friends a warm, happy memory. It's that time Damien helped Joy learn Univertica's weakness and defeat the Big Bad. I kind of thought that Polly and Vicky lied to me and coerced me into helping, but now I remember that I helped Joy because we're great friends.
Best episode ever.
Yeah, man, that was a great season finale, and a great memory of our friendship, and Cool Josh had a cameo that episode too. Next you show your friends a memory of Aaravi throwing rocks at Damien from a tree. Technically Aaravi was trying to kill him at the time, but you do a little editing. Oh yeah, I remember I was throwing rocks at Damien as a gesture of my appreciation for our friendship.
Fucking metal!
Hell yeah, so metal, Ravi. I still have the friendship appreciation scars all over my body. Whoa, you guys, I totally forgot, but it looks like Cool Josh was in this memory too. God, that motherfucker is the coolest. And finally, you show the memory that started off your whole friendship. That time you all went to the aquarium with Cool Josh on Memorial Day. Best Memorial Day ever! You guys remember how Cool Josh jumped into the shark tank and made friends with all the sharks? Haha, yeah, and the aquarium was attacked by giant robots, and Vicky got into that Gundam suit with Cool Josh and defeated the robots. That day was fucking legendary, because it's the day that Cool Josh coined his official catchphrase, "Nobody better lay a finger on my juicy ass." You and your friends laugh and laugh about your shared memories with Cool Josh. You feel a little bit guilty about editing all the memories and using your flashback omnipotence. But not guilty enough to stop. You spend all the day in the memory spell reminiscing and bonding together, which earns you +2 charm and +1 boldness. Nice. Cool beans.
So many places to go.
Okay, well let's get some smarts, shall we? That day while hiking through the woods, you find a tree with the words J+S forever carved on it. Aww. Then on another tree you find J is a liar and a cheating hoe. That's less cute. And then on yet another tree you find S, I know you banged like 12 people abroad in Europe, don't dish what you can't take. On the last tree, S doxes J. It turns out J lives on 7889. +2 smart slave. I got confused then. Boy, you sure can learn a lot from trees. You meet up with Aaravi to go hunting. You figure it'll be a zany adventure full of hilarious mishaps.
Next time, I won't have any mercy.
Done! I killed the deer in one shot. Damn, I'm good.
Or we can just get some bagels.
Tight. Now we can go get burgers. What? No! Skinning, butchering, and dressing the deer carcass is the most important part of the hunt. It's where you get all the loot. Loot, loot, loot. Always with the loot. Aren't I enough loot for you?
Shut up, Hex!
You're a cursed necklace that always wants burgers.
Come on, Aaravi.
Oh, speaking of burgers, let's go get some. Aaravi does her best to ignore her curse's burger lust while she strings up the deer. You're beginning to worry there won't be any wacky opportunities to earn her affection. She nonchalantly skins the deer and cleans its hide. Why does she have to be so sexily competent at woodcraft? You know, I'm pretty competent at woodcraft. One might say sexily competent. But there's one area where I feel like I could stand to improve. Ooh, maybe this is the opportunity you've been looking for. Aaravi deftly slices meat off the carcass and packages it for transport. Killing deer is easier than killing monsters. The XP is good, but the loot's not bad, but I haven't fully optimized the process. There's just so much of the deer that I don't use, you know? I wish I knew some creative ways to use the rest of the body. Oh, I have an idea. I know what you could do.
Shut up! It's not a big deal.
If your idea is go get burgers, I don't want to hear it. For your information, it was go get burgers wearing a pair of deer antlers. But go ahead, stifle my creativity. Thank you, I will. What about you, Vicky? Any bright ideas? Any brilliant ideas? So many, but if you had to pick just one, use its spine as the world's craziest crazy straw. The ethical, sustainable option, plant the deer's kidneys to grow more deer. I don't think that's how new deer are made, Vicky.
The adventure must begin!
Says the one whose best idea was eat burgers while cosplaying. Let's plant some kidneys. You don't have to be told twice. Planting kidneys is kind of your thing. In no time at all, you've buried the organs, watered and fertilised them. Moments later, 2 slick, veiny deer pour their way out of the ground, fully grown. They look around wildly.
Yeah.
Sick! Free kills! Aaravi shoots both deer dead, strings up their corpses, skins them and buries their kidneys. Soon 4 bewildered deer have sprouted in their place.
Take that, sucker!
Ha! I'll teach you to get born. Take this! Aaravi kills all 4 deer and does the same to them.
Free XP for everyone!
Holy shit, I'm getting so much XP. I've heard people talk about farming kills, but I had no idea they meant it so literally.
Yeah!
Man, what a life hack. I haven't had this much fun since I found that infinite rare candy. Nothing can stop Aravi's bloodlust now. The newborn deer gaze at you in horror as their short, terrifying lives come to an end, one after another. You almost feel bad about this mass slaughter you've instigated, but hey, you're not trying to fuck the deer. X makes burgers from the remains. You get +2 fun and +1 charm. Great. How horrifying.
Marshmallows, anyone?
There is an option to turn off horrible people. I haven't turned that off. You loiter over to the campfire, desperately hoping that some of your zany friends will pull you into one of their shenanigans.
Sup, loser?
Hey, Vicky, come over here and do poetry with us. I don't want to be the worst at this. Yay, you found a shenanigan. You join Milo, Hex, and Aaravi around the fire. They're all writing in cute little notebooks. Aaravi's notebook does look pretty blood-soaked though.
Milo is trying to convince me to write poetry again. They say I can watch them do an actual reaping of a monster if I write a good poem.
Huh?
It's true, really. I'm just trying to help a dear friend access her inner emotions, though through the majesty of the poetic word.
DJ Hex up in the pipes!
And I'm doing it because it's fun, and because I'm awesome at it. My poems all have 2 or 3 emotions in them at least.
Huh?
Honestly, Milo, I'm still pretty confused. How are you gonna judge if I write a good poem or not? What judging metrics are you using? How do I get the most points? How do I win? Aaravi, I'm getting a bit tired of you asking me how to win things. I've taken that emotion and used it to write you the following poem. Avocado rot, don't tell me your dreams are dead. Be your own dream, fruit.
Aesthetics on point.
There, that should be all the clarification you need, and I did it in haiku form. So you're telling me I can get points in poetry writing by collecting the dreams of fruit? No, you blockhead, it's a metaphor.
Yeah, Milo's right. They're trying to say that all poems should be about avocados, like my latest poem, Guacamole Emotions.
Oh, how tragic.
You're both hopeless, and frankly, I'm heartbroken that my unparalleled aesthetics were wasted on you two. Whatever, Milo. You already set a win condition for this poem, so like it or not, this is a competition. Not everything is a competition, Aaravi. Just think about it. I don't know. Crying. Just think about, I don't know, crying. People do that all the time, and it's not a competition. It's about the emotion.
Take that, sucker.
Crying is obviously a competition to see who can squeeze the most water out of their eyes. Get it together, Milo.
Seems like your friends are having a petty conflict. This could be a great opportunity to side with one of them and win that person's affection. Poets don't tend to be traditional winners. Most of them die alone and penniless. Poetry is about learning to cope with the fact that sometimes we will inevitably lose. There's a clear winner here. Whoever can write Beowulf to completion first.
Well, that's just impossible. Beowulf took decades to write, and we don't even have a full version. There's no way anyone could. Done!
Holy shit, Aaravi really did just write the entirety of Beowulf. How OP is she?
Aaravi, how in death's name did you do that?
Power up!
Cheat codes, motherfucker. I win, and I'm not done yet. Time for a bonus round.
Aaravi goes on to write a little-known sequel to Beowulf entitled Siberian Husky. As sequels go, it's pretty good.
I'm fascinated. I didn't even know fingers could go that fast. Perhaps finger speed was the true poetry all along.
I wanted poetry!
Whatever, just to be clear, I don't give a fuck about true poetry. I'm doing this for one reason, winning.
You're trending, darling.
I'm sorry, Aaravi, but you're an actual poetic genius. I need to tweet about this right away, and I also need to contact the Poet Laureate Society.
Suddenly, Aaravi stops writing furiously and blinks a few times.
Wait, how did I write so fast? Now that I think about it, that speed was way above my typical max stat.
You got hexed.
This one's actually on me.
What? Really?
I cursed you with dancing fingers. It's like dancing shoes, except it makes your fingers go fast as the speed applied, and also write whatever you want. I was just super sick of you arguing with Milo, and I figured this would end that combo, and hey, I was right.
Yeah, thanks for the win, I guess. My hands are super cramped now, though.
Do you want to be my support?
Vicky, think you could give me a palm massage to help unclench my muscles?
Holy shit, that's almost like holding hands. This is one shenanigan that really worked out in your favour. Okay, last round of this episode. Weekend arrives, and so it's time to visit Juan, the small magical Latino cat. Look who's here! Welcome to my bar! Really, I don't know who in their right mind would take such a risk. I guess you have more thirst than common sense. Anyway, get this drink out. Yes, I want it. Yes, please. No idea if I got the recipe right. Wanna try it? Otherwise, you always have the mystery box. No, I want the stat smoothie. Give it to me. Yeah, no, totally. I was testing your common sense. And you passed. Your prize is the drink you chose. I've managed to distill the stats that makes us who we are. The result is this stat smoothie. It's a huge, delicious boost.
This round's on me!
Yeah. Hope you can stomach that. Happy trail. Yes. That is what I needed.
Wherever I go, hijinks ensue!
Okay. And that brings us to the end of episode 1. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.